Your restaurant sells nothing but pre-made food, yet rich people from all over the country are literally fighting each other just to get a bite. And it's all because your little shop travels back to ancient times every single night and can even bring stuff back to the present. Just then, an old man in rough cloth walked in. "Excuse me, do you have anything to eat?" You stared at his outfit for a second. "Wait, is there a film crew shooting nearby or something?" But you explained anyway. "Hey mister, we're not even open yet. All I got is instant noodles, and you down?" The old man was totally lost. "What's instant noodles? I'll honestly eat anything at this point." "All right, hang tight." You headed to the kitchen, cooked up a bowl of instant noodles, and tossed in an egg while you were at it. "Here's your food, sir." The old man stared at the bowl. "This thing is so tiny." He carefully took a small bite, and suddenly felt a tingle shoot through his scalp, like a wave of energy bursting from deep inside him. A warm, fuzzy feeling spreading from his tongue all the way through his body. "This is incredible! Absolutely incredible!" The old man couldn't hold back anymore and downed the whole bowl, broth and all. Watching his reaction, you couldn't help but wonder, is it really that good? The old man was now staring at you with pure admiration in his eyes. He quickly pulled out 2 copper coins. "Thank you so much. I've never eaten anything this good in my life. I only have these copper coins and a radish on me. I really hope it's enough to cover the meal." You waved him off. "Don't even worry about it. A bowl of instant noodles isn't worth much anyway." Then you walked him to the door. But the moment you stepped outside, the view hit you like a truck. Wasn't my shop in the middle of the city? Where did all the other stores go? Something's seriously off. I must be so wiped out I'm seeing things. I need to sleep this off. The next day, everything outside looked totally normal again. But when you spotted the copper coins and radish the old man had left on the table, your jaw dropped. No way! What is going on? Did this shop actually time travel on its own last night? That thought sent you straight to an antique shop with the coins. The owner examined them carefully. Looks fake, but then again, it looks real. "So will you buy them?" "I really need the cash." "If you're selling outright, how does $250 each sound?" Your heart jumped. You said yes immediately. Deal. Cash in hand, you bolted to the supermarket to stock up. When you hit the pre-made food aisle, your eyes lit up. What would actually happen if I sold all of this stuff to people from ancient times? Night came fast. You'd barely finished setting everything up when you heard the front door creak open. Already? You rushed out. It was the same old man from yesterday. "Oh, it's you again. I didn't pay nearly enough yesterday. Here are some chestnuts I picked up from the mountain. Please take them." "Well, I won't say no." "Have you eaten yet? I've got radish noodles going. Want a bowl?" "I'd really appreciate that, thank you." But the second he said it, the old man regretted it. He came here to thank you. How did he end up hungry the moment he smelled the place? How much should he even pay for this one? He let out a sigh and sat down awkwardly. You brought the noodles out shortly after. One whiff and the old man forgot all about his guilt. "Oh man, that smells so good." "Go ahead, eat it while it's hot." The quiet shop was filled with nothing but the sound of the old man slurping his noodles. When he finished, he left a few more copper coins on the table and walked out looking completely satisfied. You picked up the coins, grinning to yourself. Another 10 grand, just like that. The next day, you used the chestnuts the old man brought to make chestnut braised chicken. Before you knew it, night had fallen again. You were slumped on the table watching the door, wondering if the old man would show up today. That's when a big buff guy dressed like a hunter walked in. "Hey, can I get something to eat? Tonight we've got meatball skewers and chestnut braised chicken." "Give me the chicken and 2 veggie skewers." "You got it." You headed to the kitchen, grabbed the pre-made chicken and chestnuts, worked your seasoning magic, and a gorgeous, mouth-watering chestnut chicken was done in no time. You scooped up a big bowl of rice and brought it out. The big guy froze the moment he saw it. "Is that white rice?" "Fine rice like this is for nobles. How could a regular guy like me ever afford it?" He carefully lifted a clump of rice with his chopsticks and slowly placed it in his mouth. It was like lightning struck him. He stood completely still, frozen in place. This was the taste he'd always dreamed of, and somehow even better than he'd imagined. With every chew, the sweetness wrapped around his whole mouth. "This is unreal." "Oh, and you can refill the rice, just 2 coins a bowl." The big guy slapped the table. "More rice! Keep it coming, I want it all!" He refilled 5 times and scraped every last bit off the plate. He rubbed his belly and walked up to the counter with a huge grin. That was insane. "Your food is on another level!" He looked at your weird outfit and a wild thought popped into his head. I must have stumbled into some immortal realm. I've encountered a deity who came down to Earth. There is no way food this good exists in the mortal world. He pulled out 42 copper coins and bowed his head with complete reverence. Please accept this offering, Immortal. That caught you completely off guard. Why is he calling me an immortal? Wait, did I not travel to ancient China, but actually land in some divine realm? The next day, you took the coins to a different antique shop. Hey, you buying copper coins? The owner studied them for a moment. 3,000 yuan each. Deal? Your jaw almost dropped. 3 grand each? Dude, I got totally lowballed last time. You went quiet. The owner cleared his throat impatiently. You selling or what? 42 coins. That's 126,000 yuan. You were absolutely going crazy inside. Holy crap. 120k in one night. Keep this up and I'll be living my best life with my dream girl before I know it. That evening, you were in the kitchen planning the menu when another customer showed up. Hello, anyone here? You scrambled to the front. Don't leave! Coming, welcome, welcome! We're passing through this area. Do you have any food available? Absolutely. Fresh fish and sour cabbage broth, and want to give it a try? Fish and sour cabbage? Never even heard of a dish like that. Trust me, you'll love it. All right, I'll take one. You went to the back, grabbed the pre-made sour cabbage and fish slices, added some flavored broth, and just like that, the dish was ready. Here's your fish and sour cabbage. Enjoy. Siwan picked up her chopsticks, took a bite of a fish slice, and her eyes went wide. Oh my, this is insane! A tingly electric buzz shot from her tongue all the way to her toes. The rich aroma exploded in her mouth, and she was completely lost in the flavor, floating like she was on a cloud. The tang of the cabbage, the tenderness of the fish, the kick of the chilies. She went full feast mode right then and there. The other 3 just stood there speechless. You glanced over at her guard. Is your lady always this intense? The guard scratched his head. She's not usually like this. Then Siwan suddenly broke into a serious coughing fit. You remembered the milk tea you'd bought earlier was still sitting in the fridge, perfect for cutting through the heat. You grabbed a brown sugar boba milk and handed it to her. Here, try this milk tea. Siwan gave the weird-looking cup a suspicious stare. You grabbed another one to show her. Drink it like this. You popped the seal open and started slurping away. Siwan watched, copied you, and took a sip. Her eyes lit up immediately. What is this? It's milky and sweet, with this warm, caramel-like flavor. Well, no girl can ever resist bubble tea, can they? It's called milk tea. It's a blend of milk and tea with just a touch of sugar. Pretty great, right? It'll cool down the spice too. Siwan didn't say a word back. She just sat there with the most blissful look on her face, quietly sipping up the last of the boba at the bottom. Her 2 attendants were just as happy, kicking back with their cans of herbal tea. This stuff tastes like medicine, but sweeter. It's actually really good. I feel completely refreshed after drinking it. Siwan set down her empty cup. Hey, shopkeeper! Dude, your food is absolutely amazing. I've never eaten anything this good in my life. I'm definitely coming back all the time. And just like that, he dropped a whole silver ingot and walked out. You looked at that silver ingot on the table and couldn't stop grinning. You were just about to head upstairs to bed when, knock, 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 someone's at the door. Hey, open up! You got any food left? You opened the door to find a fully armored soldier standing outside. You knew better than to mess with military guys. You quickly stepped aside and waved him in. Come in, come in! Great timing! Name's Lin Bay. How much food you got left? Want to bring some back for the boys? You pointed to the back kitchen. Got some buns and steamed buns, but not a whole lot left. We'll take all of it. So you heated up the pre-made steamed buns and meat buns. But staring at that big pile of plain buns, you thought, these are kind of dry. Why not throw in some Odin too? Perfect chance to hype the new menu item. So when Lin Bay brought the food back to camp, the smell of that Odin hit the entire base instantly. That's when a squad leader came charging over, nose first. What is that? Why does it smell so good? Lin Bay handed him a meat bun and a bowl of hot Odin broth. Try the bun, bro, it's legit. The squad leader took one bite. Eyes went wide immediately. Oh my god, why is it so soft? And it's a little sweet too? And this soup, bro, this soup is insane. I literally can't stop. When I'm off duty, I'm drinking like 100 bowls of this. The guys around him saw that I'm about to ascend look on his face and immediately crowded around Lin Bay, full suck-up mode. You totally ate before coming back, didn't you? If you can't finish it, I'll take it off your hands. Lin Bay heard that, grabbed the food tight, and leaped like 6 feet back. Nope, I didn't have any of this yet and nobody's getting it. Meanwhile, back in the modern world, first thing you did was cash in those silver ingots from last night. The pawn shop owner flipped them over and examined them for a long time. No oxidation marks. The honeycomb pattern on the bottom all checked out. Then he gave you the real price, straight up, no games. You're a regular, so I'll be straight. 80 grand per ingot. Honestly, pretty fair. You happily agreed, put down 2 ingots and 15 copper coins, and just like that, 200 grand in the bag. Back at the shop that night, you couldn't help but do a little happy dance. Life was really starting to look up. Just as you were vibing, you heard some girls' voices outside. Your heart jumped. That was the sound of money. You rushed to greet them. Leading the group was Siwan from last time, with 2 other young ladies trailing behind her. "Hey, shopkeeper, I brought my girls. We want milk tea and pastries." You said yes without hesitation. Whipped up 3 cups of milk tea with your modern gear and knocked out 4 flavors of Swiss rolls. Once the food hit the table, Siwan couldn't wait. She cut herself a slice of the original flavor Swiss roll. The second it hit her tongue, her eyes just melted shut. That's it. That's the one. Rich, milky flavor, soft and moist, and it's perfect. Her 2 besties stared at her face and were just like, "Girl, are you being serious right now?" Xuanji grabbed a piece and tried it herself. The texture, sweet, but not heavy. How does it all come together like this? This is incredible. In that moment, she felt like the past decade of her life had been a total waste. Over time, more and more people started showing up at your shop. The line every day stretched as far as the eye could see. Dang, that many people, just one dish was already too much to keep up with. So the next day you put up a sign, crawfish, 1 order per person while supplies last. Even with that, everything sold out in no time. While you had your head down counting today's earnings, a young guy in all black was standing there grinning at you. "Hey, I want an order of pickled cabbage fish." You looked up. It was Lin Bay, this time in regular clothes. "No pickled fish today, everything else is sold out too. Come back tomorrow." Lin Bay wasn't giving up. He craned his neck to peek into the pot. "Isn't there still stuff in that pot? I'll just have whatever's left." You threw yourself over the pot. "No way, that's mine." Ever since that meal yesterday, Lin Bay couldn't get the taste out of his head. It was all he could think about. Everything else he ate just felt like a downgrade. Then an idea hit him. "Hey, I'm here to apply for a job." "Hold on, aren't you in the army?" Lin Bay shot back quick. "I'm on leave. No pay needed. Just feed me leftovers every day. Free labor?" "Why not?" You gave him the nod right there. "Show up tomorrow then." "Oh, and there's still some crawfish left. Let's dig in." You ran back to the kitchen, grabbed a bag of crawfish, and cracked open a soda. Lin Bay stared at the fizzing bottle. "Boss, does this happy water actually make you happy?" "Guaranteed." Hearing that, Lin Bay tipped the bottle back and took a massive swig and instantly looked like he'd been struck by lightning. "What is this?" The bubbles exploded on his tongue, popping like crazy. Tangy, sweet, with this sharp, icy bite, like a rainstorm slamming into scorching pavement, blasting every bit of heat right off you. An ice-cold rush shot straight down his throat, every pore on his body flying open at once, like diving headfirst into glacier meltwater on the hottest day of the year. That indescribable rush surged from his gut all the way to the top of his skull. He was straight up floating. "Boss, I'm actually happy right now." Lin Bay headed back fully satisfied. The next day, an old man you hadn't seen in a while showed up with his granddaughter. "Hey, old timer, haven't seen you in ages." "This is my granddaughter. Wanted to bring her to try your noodles." One look at the little girl. She was so skinny. "Noodles are gone, but I'm making you guys a whole chicken today. Kids need to eat." "Well, thank you kindly." You put together a full fried chicken bucket meal. Kids go crazy for this stuff. "Your combo's ready. Enjoy." The little girl stared at the weird-looking food. "Grandpa, what is all this? It smells amazing." The old man patted her head warmly. "Go on and eat. The cook here is really good." He handed her a burger. She took one gentle bite and froze completely the next second, like she'd been struck by lightning. A warm, blissful feeling spread from her tongue through her whole body, like being little again, curled up safe in her mom's arms. She even saw a fairy smiling at her. She felt like she might literally die of happiness. The old man beside her just sighed quietly. This is what life is all about. But not long after finishing, he felt his stomach start going absolutely haywire. "Uh-oh, I think I'm about to blast off." He made a mad dash for the outhouse. You just stood there. "No way! Already?" Right then, Lin Bay wandered over, nose leading the way. "What smells so good?" "Boss, how could you eat good food behind your employee's back?" You gave him a swift kick. "Pipe down. You're scaring my little customer." Meanwhile, the old man came out of the outhouse looking relieved, holding a bowl a little awkwardly. "This is the most valuable thing I own. Don't know if you'd want it." You picked it up and your jaw dropped. "This is an Imperial kiln bowl. Am I about to be rich?" You took it without hesitation. "Thank you so much, I absolutely love it." Lin Bay leaned over for a look. "You're into this kind of stuff. The market's got tons of these, all kinds of styles too." That clicked something in your brain. You grabbed Lin Bay by the hand. "How'd you like to eat good food every single day?" The second Lin Bay pictured crawfish, Odin, and soda. He was practically drooling on the floor. "Yes, yes, yes, yes. Then take these and go buy me some cups and vases. Come back tomorrow night. I'll feed you good." "Copy that, mission accepted." First thing the next morning, you headed straight to the antique shop. The owner's jaw dropped the second he saw it. Oh wow, this is a Tang Dynasty Imperial kiln piece, and it's in perfect condition. Also left behind by your grandfather? You nodded. Yep, what's it worth? Look, we're basically regulars at this point. I'll cut straight to it. I'll give you 1.2 million for this bowl. Your eyes went wide. 1.2 million? You never expected the old man to not only give you your first big payday but now drop this on you too. Right then you decided. You were going to cook the best food you had for that old man and his family every chance you got. That evening, a flashy young rich kid strolled into the shop. My boy told me your street food is unmatched. Give me a spicy hot pot. Want some pastries and drinks to go with that? Sure, hit me with everything.